you're taking a civil rights issue and then you're applying human rights to civil rights, illegal immigrants should have no civil rights, not because they're not people and don't deserve to be respected, but when you're an illegal immigrant, just the status alone, you're breaking the law. Illegal immigrants have more rights than African American slaves that built this country. They could do more than people who built this country. You know what I'm saying? So to me, those hypocrisies cannot be ignored. It's like, you know, there was a time when the power structure could fuck your mother and sell your little brother.
Yeah.
There was no country to send us back to. They tried it with Liberia. I forget what it's called, the Back to Africa movement, where they sent black people back to Ghana and different countries. This is how poisonous Europeanism is. When they sent black people back to Africa in 1812 or whatever year that was, the African slaves that were Europeanized got back to Africa and did the same thing to the native Africans that the white people did to them in America. They, they changed laws. They, they just did all kind of crazy stuff. That's why there's been wars in Liberia between the indigenous blacks and the blacks that were sent back from America. So I said all that to say it's just a tough situation because, illegal immigrants are kind of like the backbone of this economy. I know a lot of, I speak specifically to Mexicans. I love and know a lot of Mexicans, so it's really tough to even speak publicly about it because it's such a touchy subject. But look, man, if you're breaking the law, it is not fair to the people here who are trying their best to live upright and obey the laws of the land. It's not fair for you. It's just not fair. So I think it's above my pay grade, but I definitely don't think it's fair that an illegal immigrant could have 3 or 4 kids that all get free medical care, all get all the benefits that that come with being a citizen of this country, but not have to face the same consequences.
Well, what do you say about the people that say that we're all immigrants that come to America?
I agree with that. I mean, we all got here some way. No, the only people that are native to this land are the Native Americans, and they've pretty much been evaporated.
Yeah.
But from my worldview, which is very small, if I have a woman and say an illegal immigrant has a woman, and we both have 3 kids, and his 3 kids are on the county, and the mother's getting food stamps, and my 3 kids are on the county, and mother's getting food stamps, I have to pay the government back all that money. When you're an illegal immigrant and don't have a social security number, you don't have to pay any of that money back. So I got friends that are $100,000, $200,000 in debt because their girl gets food stamps and $1,000 a month from the government.